Most business owners check sales every day, but very few actually know how much profit they will make next month. That gap is where most financial stress starts. In this video, we will explain profit forecasting with practical examples. Profit forecasting simply means estimating how much profit your business will generate in a future period, usually 1 month, 1 quarter, or 1 year. To understand this clearly, let us start with a simple example. Imagine you run a small service business. Your average monthly sales revenue is $50,000. This is the money coming in before expenses. The first step in profit forecasting is to separate costs into 2 categories: fixed costs and variable costs. Fixed costs stay the same regardless of sales. For example, your office rent is $5,000 per month, software subscriptions are $1,000, insurance is $500, and admin salaries are $8,000. Your total fixed costs come to $14,500 per month. These numbers do not change even if sales go up or down. Next are variable costs. These increase or decrease with sales. In this example, assume you spend 30% of revenue on delivery costs, freelancers, or materials. If your sales are $50,000, 30% equals $15,000. Now you have a clear cost structure. Fixed costs of $14,500 and variable costs of $15,000. Now calculate forecasted profit. Start with forecasted revenue of $50,000. Subtract variable costs of $15,000. This leaves a gross profit of $35,000. From that, subtract fixed costs of $14,500. Your forecasted monthly profit is $20,500. This number is not based on hope. It is based on actual business behavior. Now, let us forecast for growth. Suppose you expect sales to increase by 20% next month due to better marketing. 20% of $50,000 is $10,000. So your new forecasted revenue is $60,000. Variable costs at 30% now become $18,000. Fixed costs remain $14,500. Subtracting costs from revenue. $60,000 minus $18,000 minus $14,500 gives a forecasted profit of $27,500. This shows how profit grows faster than revenue once fixed costs are covered. Let us take another example from a product-based business. Assume you sell physical products online. Your average monthly sales are $100,000. Your cost of goods sold is 40%, which means $40,000. Shipping, payment fees, and returns add another 10%, or $10,000. Fixed expenses like rent, salaries, software, and utilities total $25,000. Start with revenue of $100,000. Subtract cost of goods sold of $40,000. This leaves $60,000. Subtract operating variable costs of $10,000. Now you have $50,000. Subtract fixed costs of $25,000. Your forecasted monthly profit is $25,000. Now stress test this forecast. What if sales drop by 15%? 15% of $100,000 is $15,000, so new revenue becomes $85,000. Cost of goods sold at 40% becomes $34,000. Variable operating costs at 10% become $8,500. Fixed costs stay the same at $25,000. After subtracting all costs, profit drops to $17,500. This simple forecast helps you prepare mentally and financially before problems happen. Profit forecasting is not about predicting the future perfectly. It is about understanding how your business reacts to change. Once you see how revenue, costs, and profit connect, you stop making emotional decisions and start making financial ones. Now let us go one step deeper and see how profit forecasting helps in real business decisions. Many business owners make mistakes, not because sales are low, but because they do not forecast profit before taking action. Hiring, expanding, discounts, and loans all impact profit differently. Imagine you are running the same service business with a forecasted monthly profit of $20,500. You are thinking of hiring one more employee. The salary offered is $4,000 per month. On paper, this feels affordable, but profit forecasting forces you to check the future impact. After hiring, your fixed costs increase from $14,500 to $18,500. With the same $50,000 in revenue, your new profit becomes $16,500. You did not lose money, but your safety margin reduced. This tells you one thing clearly. Hiring is safe only if it helps generate more than $4,000 in additional monthly revenue. Now, let us forecast with expected results. Suppose the new employee helps you increase sales by 10%. 10% of $50,000 is $5,000. New revenue becomes $55,000. Variable costs at 30% become $16,500. Fixed costs are now $18,500. Profit becomes $20,000. This tells you the hiring decision keeps profit stable but does not significantly increase it. That insight alone can save months of stress. Let us look at discounting. Many businesses offer discounts to boost sales without forecasting profit impact. Assume your product business offers a 10% discount to increase sales volume. Original revenue is $100,000 with $25,000 profit. After discounting, average selling price drops, but volume increases by 20%. New revenue becomes $108,000, not $120,000 because prices are lower. Cost of goods sold at 40% becomes $43,200. Variable operating costs at 10% become $10,800. Fixed costs remain $25,000. After subtracting costs, forecasted profit becomes $29,000. In this case, discounting actually improves profit, but only because volume increase was strong. Without forecasting, this would have been a risky guess. Now, consider loan decisions. Suppose you plan to take a business loan with a monthly repayment of $3,000. Your forecasted profit was $25,000. After loan repayment, net profit becomes $22,000. That looks manageable. But now stress test it. If sales fall by 20%, revenue drops to $80,000. Running the same cost structure, profit before loan becomes $15,000. After loan payment, it drops to $12,000. Still positive, but much tighter. Forecasting helps you decide whether the loan adds growth or pressure. The real power of profit forecasting is clarity. It shows you where your profit is coming from and what actions increase or destroy it. You stop asking, "Can I afford this?" and start asking, "What must change for this to make sense?" That mindset is what separates reactive business owners from financially confident ones.